Second guttural verbs and third guttural verbs. As usual, we'll take a look at what happens when you put gutturals in these verbs. And again, this is not something to memorize, this is just something to be aware of. And you'll see it follows the rules that we've already encountered so many times already. So let us look at, let's see here. This is our second guttural. Second guttural in the white. And what I have here in the gray is the normal form of the imperfect, just as a point of comparison. So what we can see here is that the theme vowel, which is holum, has become a patach, because we have a guttural in the second position. So theme vowel, what is called TD, theme vowel has become a patach. Patach. And it's no big surprise. We know that that gutturals like patach. So we have one here, 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 and here. Now what about this yellow one? Why do we have this? Well, that is completely explainable as well. These are the forms where you have the vocalic suffixes. Therefore, that's where you have the pretonic reduction. Pretonic reduction would normally put here a shava, right here, right? Tifkadi. But can you have a vocal shava with a guttural? Well, not normally. So instead of vocal shava, we have a compound shava. No big surprise. The more important thing here is that your theme vowel has changed. Your theme vowel has changed to a patach. Again, don't memorize this paradigm. There's no point. You're already memorizing this one. You don't need this one. But do know that with gutturals, your theme vowel will become a patach. It is important to know that. Okay, next one. This is now third guttural. All right. Third guttural. We have a guttural here, the ayin, third position. And so again, whether it's in second position or third position, that guttural causes the theme vowel to change to a patach. Patach. At least it's consistent. We always see this happening. So we have one here, 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 and here, and here. Now what about these forms? Well, again, these are the vocalic suffixed forms where we have the pretonic reduction. But where you have a vocal shava here, you have it here as well, because there's no reason why not to. In this case, the guttural is in the third position, over here. And that doesn't cause a problem over here. It's only when you have the guttural in the second position that you have to then change this vocal shava to a compound shava. So basically, those forms are normal. It's just in the other forms where you'll see the patach for your theme vowel. Then lastly, one more. This is the third aleph, which really is just a subset of third guttural, because aleph is, after all, a guttural. It's just we have one more feature going on here, a couple of them anyway. What we see here is that the theme vowel is a comets. Comets. Why isn't it a patach? Well, it's because aleph tends to quiesce at the end of a syllable. And if you're quiescing something, you're reducing it, you're making it shorter. There's nothing to pronounce there. And so something else is going to lengthen. And so what would normally be a patach, theme vowel, in the case of a third guttural, normally it's holum. With a guttural you get patach there, but with an aleph, because it quiesces, this lengthens. And so the patach lengthens to a comets. So we have comets here, here, and here, and here, and here. In our vocalic suffixed forms where we have pretonic reduction, we have no change because, again, it's the third position where we have our guttural, not the second position. So that's just like our third gutturals we just looked at in the last slide. Now over here, we have these two forms, which are identical. We have a segol. A segol instead of the patach. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. And also, we don't have our silent shava here under this quiescent aleph. It's just lost because it's quiescing. So the important thing here is that you get a comments. You get a comments because it's lengthened. And then just remember this here. Again, don't memorize these forms. Just be aware of them. And be aware that you get the theme vowel change to comments with the aleph form, and with the regular gutturals to a patach.